It's Friday, April 30th here in Seoul. Hey everyone, it's Debbie from Korea Now with the headlines for today. Korea welcomed 2 new baby chicks of the Crested ibis birds, which were extinct in the country for the past 42 years. According to the Changneung County officials of South Gyeongsang Province, the baby chicks were born naturally in the wild earlier this week. Their eggs were laid by a pair of crested ibises that were released into the wild 2 years ago from a restoration center. The crested ibis is considered a natural monument in Korea. The birds used to be common nationwide, so much so that they were once referenced in a Korean folk song for children. But the song was banned during Japan's colonial rule as it was believed to express the Korean people's remorse over losing their country. And due to the destruction of natural habitat from pollution and hunting by humans, the crested ibis vanished from the Korean peninsula since 1979. Korean tech giants Samsung and LG both saw great earnings in the first quarter of this year. Samsung Electronics' net profit was $6.4 billion in the first quarter, up 46% from last year. Samsung said it saw strong sales of its smartphone and TV products, while the chip business suffered from a month-long shutdown of the company's semiconductor plant in Austin, Texas, due to a severe winter storm in February. However, Samsung said its Austin factory has now been fully normalized and that its semiconductor unit is projected to see improved earnings in the second quarter on the back of strong server demand. Meanwhile, LG Electronics saw its highest quarterly earnings in the first 3 months of this year with a net profit of $1.05 billion on the back of strong sales in home appliances and TV units. Japanese members of Project Girl group ICE1 said goodbye to their fans this week as the group officially disbanded on Wednesday as planned. Sakura, Hitomi, and Nako were seen greeting their fans at the airport on Thursday before flying back home. ICE1 was a Project Girl group formed through a reality show produced 48 back in 2018. The group had 12 members from Korea and Japan, and they just finished their 2.5-year contract. The Korean members of ICE1 will go back to their original agencies except for Choyuri, who's signing up with a new label. The Japanese members have not announced their future plans yet. And those are your top stories. For full-length articles, you can check out our official website, linked down below. As always, make sure to subscribe to Korea Now for more daily updates.